So today I'm gonna be fencing. Get out of there. This is why I've got to fence this in. Go on. You'll hear the kids crying because I'm now only feeding once every other day, so they're a little loud today because they're thinking they were supposed to get food, and nope, this is the week that I'm starting every other day. So they were fed yesterday and they're not fed today. They'll be fed tomorrow, not Thursday, fed Friday, not Saturday, fed Sunday. And then I'm going to go 3 days, feed them on Wednesday, 3 days, and feed them on Saturday, and then the following week nothing at all, because they're more than plenty and big enough to be able to be eating and drinking on their own. They're pushing, some of them are 3 months old and some of them are going on 2 months old, so some of them are 2 months old and some of them are going on almost 4 months old. So yeah, we've got plenty of babies doing what they need to do. I don't like the fact that this is leaning. This was not leaning before. See, this tells me it got moved, which tells me something happened to it. But anyways, I've got to take some of that fencing that I've got right there, and I put checks and the 2 hens in there last night to keep them out of here because, like I said, they dug up some of my stuff after I planted it. So I'm going to take the posts that I have in the barn that are stepping and just hook this fence to it and fence from here all the way around the whole thing so they'll stay out of this. My husband said this weekend we're going to get the fence put up there for the chickens, and then we got to try to think of something temporary for the ducks so they'll be out of the way too. Mango will be in with the chickens obviously for now, but yeah. I'm gonna put I'm gonna plant 1 cantaloupe and 1 watermelon in this. I'm gonna break all that down and then fill this the rest of the way up, put those in there, and then I'm probably gonna run this week to the greenhouse again and see if they don't have zucchini and cricket neck squash, and then I'm gonna put those 1 plant of each into this one, and then those are going to get moved up to the garden. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to plant this whole thing with herbs and maybe that one too. That one I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it yet, but it's going to have something in it so I can utilize it for sure. But yep, that's what I got to do today. I got to get that done, and I have an interview with Family Farm and Home. So that's something that's great today. So I have that to do still. Yeah, I need to get these planted like soon as possible. But these actually transplanted pretty well. I'm actually kind of surprised that they did so well just being transplanted out of there. Excuse me. But yeah. We've got plenty of tomatoes, that's for sure. Look at all those. I'm actually going to plant a couple of these, probably this one and that one, in my garden myself. Plant one of those cherries, and then I'm going to take a few of these and plant these too, since these are yellows. Sorry, everybody. I got a tickle in my throat. It's not that I got a cold or anything, because I finally have gotten rid of it, but yeah. The cranberry bushes are doing as best as they can do. I mean, there's not much you could really say about them, but they have grown some since I've put them in here. You can see they've got additional leaves on them, which looks nice, and they'll just be doing great. So I'm going to get the fence posts and get them set up, and then get my fence set up, and then I'll show you guys again. So I got it all fenced up, let these guys out, and as soon as I did, she come right over here trying to eat on these right there, and I scared her off. And the one, she tried to go right up into there, and of course they can't get in there. I had to put chicken wire on the back of that because this utility fencing, I didn't have quite enough of it when having to put it on the baby goat fence and stuff. Otherwise I would have had enough. But these posts seem to be holding up. That one in the corner, though, that one's in some really loose soil and not getting very good grab on it. But I did end up planting, there goes that male taking her some food. And she's going to fly over to him. She constantly is chattering. Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. But what I ended up doing is putting 2 cantaloupe in that one, 2 watermelon in that one, and then when my garden gets done, I'll move those over there. And I think I'll ask my mom and my mother-in-law if they want. I got 2 cantaloupes left and 1 watermelon. Otherwise, I might list them on the local community site for like $2 a piece or something. Maybe I can make a little bit of money off of them. I don't know. But I know, like, we're going to have a few, having 2 plants in each. But I thought, well, that would probably work better. That way I can just keep utilizing this stuff and go from there. It's already noon, so I got just under an hour to get around and get ready for my interview. But boy, is it beautiful here. I'm going to get our place cleaned up pretty good and get everything situated. We should have fencing put up for everybody by June. That's our goal here. I'm supposed to go see how much fencing everybody's got, how many rolls, and then we're going to find out where to go from there. Oh, it's just a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. No, it's afternoon. Well, we'll see you guys later today, and then that'll end this video. So, I went and did it again. Man, I got these bees flying around me. I'm allergic to them, so I gotta be careful. But I went and got some more veggies. They actually had some cucumbers, and then I got some dills, some zucchinis, some crooked neck, and that's a butternut. And then I've got a sweet banana, pepper, jalapeno, and then red habanero for my hot ones. And then I was trying to clean this up a little bit. Like, all my stuff that I have down there is just stuff that isn't being used. But I did already get the stuff that my mom requested. I'm still waiting to hear back from her. I'm pretty sure she's going to want a zucchini. So I'll have to get another one of those. But I've got her 2 yellows, a red, and a yellow pepper, cherry red, or cherry yellow tomatoes, a cucumber, a yellow crooked neck. And I watered these, and they look a little, those actually feel dry. Where's my hose? I say they look a little wilted, and I'm not sure why. I just watered them not too long ago. But in this heat, the sun's shining directly on them. I guess you got to kind of keep them a little more Oh, and I got me another orange pepper there too when I went. I got a few more herbs. I already planted those. I'll take you guys over there. And then I'm pretty sure I already said what I had already did with the, just go ahead and I'll give these a nice little drink too. Just to keep everybody a little more better. And my interview went pretty good. It is a management type supervisor position. So I'm going to have to talk to my husband about it because I am required to close at least 2 times a week. I will have to work possibly weekends, and I'll have like 2 days off. You're working 40 hours a week. They do not like you having overtime, so it's 40 hours. Nothing really with overtime. Right now it's just the hiring manager and the other gentleman, Corey, that's doing all the closing and stuff, and they do it like twice a week. And then they got one other position that I'm doing. She closes once a week. So I don't hardly ever even see her there, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Go ahead. So I put my my cantaloupes in that one, and my watermelon are over there. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of give everybody a little drench. I put my 3 smaller cauliflowers in my strawberry patch. I don't know if they're going to do anything, but they're there. I didn't have anything else bigger to put them in pot-wise. So I just thought I would do that way. Get these watered too, blueberry bushes. And then I probably should come over here and water everything over here. So I've got my watermelon in that one, and my cucumbers, and both sets of my cucumbers are in this one right there that I'm watering, which is just slicer cucumbers and then dill pickles, since we eat a lot of dill pickles. And then I bought some more dill, Sorrento, and something else. I can't remember what else it was. But I'm going to try to get the rest of this bed right here filled with herbs. Like some rosemary I still need. I want to get a lavender and put in the middle of this. I bought some thyme. There's some thyme in there too. That's what the other one was I couldn't think of. So I still need some others to be able to stick in there, but yep. And then this, I already said what I did in there. My cucumbers and dill pickles. So my other bed that's this side, I'm going to put my squash and my zucchini in. And then those, I want to try to move all those up to the garden when we get that finished. And I told my husband we got to kind of work on that soon because I got to get these in the ground. And I told him that I'm going to be ordering some of those above ground beds. I've got no choice. I want to have them above ground. Most of them are only a foot, but I want big beds. I'm talking 6 to 8 foot beds is what I'm hoping for, and Amazon's got them pretty cheap. And you can actually put 2 together to make them 2 foot tall, and I think that would be best for me, you know, because that would be a bed to about right here, which I wouldn't have to bend down too far to actually I'm going to sit down, you guys. My back's hurting just a little bit. But it's kind of like where I started off with this video. so far so good. Nobody's been in here. They've tried to get in there to get stuff, but nobody has made it in there, so that's made me feel a little better. Like I said, we have rain coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is what it's saying, unless it's changed already again. Every day it seems to be something different. But we were really hoping to try to get some stuff done this weekend. But I should know if I have the job or not by the end of this week, so you guys will find out in the video whether or not I got it. I hope that I do because they have good benefits and 401k and pay is decent. And I'm not that far away from there either. I mean, you know, I'm not that far away, which is nice. It's just right there in Three Rivers, about, I think it's 7.9 miles from here, so you can say 8 miles from here. Very easy to get to. And he told me that the latest that they might have to stay at the store is till 9 o'clock at night, because they close at 8, and it usually takes about a half an hour or so. But, you know, if you always have either 3 or 4 people on the floor with you, whether you open or close. So you would be open a store, you'll rotate how many times you'll open a store and close a store. So I think this would be a good position for me. And I think I'm just going to end this video here. Maybe see what we can get into later today. I'm getting a little hungry. I really haven't had anything to eat today. And might be why I feel a little fatigued a little bit too, probably. Can't wait to see these lilies start to bloom. But I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping for a really good harvest this year and just be able to get a lot of stuff canned and stored for preservatives, you know. Get things done up. I'm really hoping that these cranberry bushes will do something soon, but this is my second year with them, and they've done pretty darn good, just growing a little bit at a time, so I don't know. My bananas trees inside, they're doing pretty good. I'm waiting probably till I know that the weather is going to be in the 60s at night before I bring them outside, because I could bring them out and let them be outside. Same with the pomegranates. So thank you everybody for watching. We'll see everybody next time. God bless.